shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on last year's national champion, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Volunteers offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So Georgia State's offense will get the ball for the first time. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good and so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quickly complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good. Getting
ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and Nealon on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Spins away from the defense. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play off.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. On a sweet spin, and he's free. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Volunteer! Quick strike through the air for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Be a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Did a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass. Make the QB take off and then get a stick on him. Play physical. Got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Touchdown ball! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
There's just nowhere to go for the run on that last play. Just way result, they lose yardage.
That pass is incomplete.
That was a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give to the tailback. Turning on the Jets. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Tennessee! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Pitts. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pitts. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And it'll be down right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you can tell they caught up with him and forced the punt.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, the handoff in the back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. working the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit room so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking them right to the face.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Sets up the screen. All out of space. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end now in motion. Gonna run it. It's Pitts. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Pitts. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Erickson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Open field on the right. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 11 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Erickson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Vols will hustle to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
They'll send out the kicker here.
On the field goal.
And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any creep. Kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll try the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to throw on third down. Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Panthers are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finding open areas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. The give on the option. Creates a little space. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own foot. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside for the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Crosses the 45. Running room in the middle. Wide open space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Appalachian State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's loose. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for a crease. It's Green. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Georgia State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. Firing deep. Brings it in down the left side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died. As soon as it hit the ground, beautiful job.
Makes it past the marker. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown ball. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Georgia State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it from the gun, fighting off the defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Sweet cut there. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pitts. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Pitts. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Roach. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll sneak it.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing it to win.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Bust through behind his pad. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. 4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Wants to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.